Alright, I'm really tired, so this isn't going to be the best video. The lighting sucks, I know. I don't have a lot of time to go awesome, but here it goes. I'm doing a compressor on an Odyssey minivan. And what happened was the first time this car came in, it came in because the wire came undone. Why'd the wire come undone? Because the guy that did it didn't know how to pull the connector assembly, this little guy, off of the bracket. It's held on by a bracket through right here. It goes in through the top part, and all you have to do is push down this button and pull back and it releases. So basically what happened was, this is the vehicle side, this is the compressor side. He could have even, or she could have even just pushed this down and unbuckled it from the fan assembly, the shroud for the AC fan. So what happened is, this was sitting up in the vehicle stuck to the fan assembly, and then there was a junk wire. They chopped the connector off the compressor and just had a junk wire twisted together, and it kept touching and shorting out. So then I fixed it by, wrapping them together properly. Well, this time the other thing he did is he didn't get the compressor in very well. He did a lot of things happen. He didn't put oil in it. He didn't align it properly, and a bunch of others. So I got a new compressor in, and I was going to just put the wires together, and I thought, you know what? I'm better than that. I've been doing this a long time. I can make this work properly. I'm a little bit behind on time for doing it. Wasn't going to do a video, but this is a really good topic. What I do is I'll save the wire harnesses from other cars that I do a motor swap or something on. This is out of a little Toyota Celica, and this is a plug. It's just a generic spade connector. Toyota and Honda buy their plugs from the same company. So I pull this Toyota plug because there's nothing in there. There's no spade. But basically what you do is you use a tool. Almost all the time it's this tool right here. It's just this little thing, and you push it in through the connector side. Say like I was doing this one. I'd take this and push it down alongside of there, and then when you hit the release, you can pull the wire out. And then you've got the thing. This is the one that was the compressor side. I got a new compressor, new plug, so I don't need that. But basically, then you look inside of here, and when you look inside there, you can see, assuming you've got some light, which side the prongs go on. For example, this one, when you look at it from this direction, it's got two little forks sticking up. Let me put it against the light. Can't really see it, but there's a little prong on each side of these. This camera's not sufficient to be able to show you properly. But basically, I take this out of another one, I stick it in here, and it just goes click, and then you've got your little blade, your little spade in there. So then I'll take this, and I'll splice it onto the vehicle wire harness, and then I'll have the connection the way it's supposed to be. And with this hanging out here, I can solder these together and use heat shrink tube, and then have a real good repair. And that way you have a good repair, and then they're not coming back or going to a different mechanic because they don't like you. If you do them the factory way and do them proper like this, they last better. That's why the factory does it the way they do. Especially Honda and Toyota, they're really good about making a vehicle to last. So if you can follow what they're doing, you can have a good repair. Sometimes you can improve on their design, but for the most part, it's a real easy, slick thing to do to just get it back to the way it was factory. And if you can do that, I say go for it. What I was going to say is the best business that I like is repeat business. Repeat business is awesome because it's a pre-programmed decision for the person. They don't have to be like, oh, well, who am I going to go see? Who's a good mechanic? Or be in the right conversation to find a good mechanic. If you can be their good mechanic, they just keep coming back to you, and you don't have to worry about job security. People tell me, aren't you afraid of being self-employed? And I'm just like, hell no, dude, who's going to fire me? I've got, 400 to 600 bosses. It's not like they're all going to decide at the same time to fire me. That's job security. They keep coming back and coming back. And, if you do good work, then they refer their friends too. So this is all about doing good work. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know that I'm rambling. I do that when I'm tired, but hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned something new. Cheers.